Today we're taking a look at my new stove from Camp Chef. Welcome to Off Trail. Today we're going to do a gear review of the Camp Chef Everest 2-burner propane stove. Here we are, all set up and ready to go at the campsite. Setup and takedown is super easy. If you've ever used one of the Coleman stoves, you're going to be pretty familiar with it. You have the lid, and you have your windshields on the side, your very standard green bottle. So, on the front here, you're going to see the 2 dials that control the gas output for each burner, as well as the built-in igniter. So there's no sticking your hand in there with matches or a lighter to try to get it to go. Another thing is this stove runs hot. Each burner is rated to 20,000 BTUs, which is about double the standard in most of these. But with that, you're not giving up your heat control. You can still run this super hot, or you can run it super low and simmer something on low heat for quite a while. One of the major differences you'll see between this one and some of the others is it's big. It takes up most of my tailgate, but what that does is it gives you so much more room to work with. Fit whatever pan you want and a pot and you're good to go. Now, despite the size, you're not really giving up a whole lot in portability. The website says this weighs in at about 12 pounds, but with the handle here on the back, it's really not hard to move around with it. If you do what I do and you camp out of your vehicle, it's really not hard to just pack it up and find a good spot for it. Another one of my favorite features with the Everest, if you take off the removable grate, you can see both burners have a shroud. So rather than your flame just spitting out the side of it and going everywhere, it directs all the heat straight up to your cooking pot. Goes way quicker and it burns way less fuel that way. Now that we've got some of the specs and information out of the way, let's do some cooking. Alright, here we are. Got some steak, shrimp, and potatoes going. It's gonna be good. Okay, we are done. I don't think I've ever actually made a steak that good before. That was amazing. I'm blowing my own mind over here. Anyways, now that we're done cooking, done eating, cleanup is super easy. Like I said before, this grate is removable. Wait for it to be cool, but just pop it right off there and you can towel down, wipe down the burners and this whole tray here. Get all the grease, get all the potatoes out of there. So before we close out here, my only real complaint is with these guys. I'm not a fan of the green propane bottles. If you've been to a public campground before and you've looked in the garbage, you've seen it full of these things. They're not great. Using a pound of propane and then throwing away the whole bottle is not great for the environment, but for how not great that is, there's some pretty great solutions out now. You can purchase an adapter hose for this stove that switches it from that neck into a green bottle to that neck into your full-size propane bottle that you might use for a grill at home, or if you have a 5-pound bottle you've purchased separately, you get that refilled rather than throwing out all these little green bottles. I did order a smaller tank and hose system, so when that shows up I will make a dedicated video on that. That is all I've got for today's video. If you enjoyed it or this helped you out, click the like button, consider subscribing. We make new videos every week, and until next time, thanks for stopping by.